No!
So come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams.
Hey, what's up, fandom troop? Today we're gonna watch One Piece episode 7.
I'm excited for this episode because the title alone is a banger.
The girl with the sawfish tattoo. Oh, and that brought back, and we don't even need to do a recap. That just reminded everyone about everything that just happened.
I mean, everything that's important. I mean, Nami has left us.
She's a triple agent. I don't think she left us.
Yeah, exactly. How many agents does that make her? Levels of agentry.
She's got a tattoo, guys.
She's on the right side of history. Herstory.
Last episode, we learned about Sanji's backstory, where he was starving, and Zeph ate his own leg.
Oh yeah, it was so long. They spent so long on that rock.
And he survived off his one leg for 85 days? That's crazy. I could not survive off one of my legs. Well, I have to eat both my legs.
He's a working man.
Fingers.
He has strong legs, big, he had plumpers.
Yeah, he had big legs, but now he doesn't have any leg. He just has a peg.
Everything y'all are saying is just like a hit after hit. I cannot recover.
Okay, what part of yourself would you start with?
I think they could have just cooperated and rationed out the food a little better, but they have egos and they're pirate-like.
No, see, that amount of food was barely enough to last that little kid for that length of time. Also, but he probably was not the best at rationing it.
So you're saying that they couldn't have used all the tools that they had, maybe threaded out like a fishing line or something? They couldn't have tried anything at all. They couldn't use their brains.
That's what I'm saying.
Throughout the days they were
I think
there.
he should have just eaten the kid.
He should have eaten Sanji. Yeah.
He would have lived like a king.
Okay, but then Sanji survived that and grew up and saved Luffy.
And now he's going to fulfill Zeph's dream to find the All Blue.
Yeah.
Because he had to eat his own leg and couldn't do it himself.
If he didn't do that, we wouldn't have grown up fine Sanji.
True. That's true. We wouldn't have gotten that scene of him bent over on his knees with his abs just rippling.
You remember that better than I do.
My memory fades. Was that in this or was that something else we were watching?
No. We met Arlong.
Arlong,
we had more official.
We met him because he was like, what was his beef with Buggy? Oh, I don't understand.
I think he was upset
They weren't
that Buggy failed to get that map.
No.
Oh!
Buggy was looking for the map for himself.
Oh.
Arlong was like, you know the rules. You have to pay tribute if you're going to go around raiding. Because he beat up that town. Remember, he enslaved all those that entire town.
This is my turf.
You got to pay tribute if you're going to go pull these kinds of stunts. Buggy's ear was in Luffy's hat the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, that took a lot of suspension of my disbelief.
But pause. Everybody's got snail Bluetooths.
Yeah.
That took the ear did it for you, but not the.
No, the ear's fine. I'm not. I don't quarrel with the magic, but wasn't there a whole scene after the whole thing with Buggy where Luffy spent a lot of quality time mending his hat?
Yeah.
Didn't that happen right after that?
It literally did. Yeah.
That makes me think like.
Or did Nami mend the hat?
Oh, Nami mended the hat.
If Nami
that was Luffy the second time.
It was Luffy the second time?
Okay.
There was
it's been
multiple
mended a
scenes.
couple times since then.
See, on the rewatch that is going to be happening shortly after this for myself, I'm going to get to see this back and understand. Meanwhile, in the comments, I'm sure you've already corrected us. Thank you.
Usopp was like, so are we going to the Grand Line now?
Luffy's like,
Dude,
We're
Usopp
go.
was ready to drop him so
He's
easy.
like, alright, Nami's gone. Let's go to the Grand Line, guys.
What's his deal? What's his problem?
Coward.
He's just always in the
Why is he-
clouds. He says in the clouds.
I need to yank him down to the ground.
yeah, he doesn't seem to understand that his actions and words have consequences because he keeps evading them. And then when he experiences them, he just takes it and he just.
Okay.
Alright,
I'm ready to start.
let's watch this episode.
5 degrees starboard. Yeah,
Damn, Usopp's annoying, but his fits are fire and he is so handsome.
what was that? Why'd you say it to my face?
Ugh.
That's the only thing he can say it to.
I know Luffy made a deal with you to find Arlong Cloud. But if this is another one of your trips...
What are you gonna do?
Bleed on me?
Wow.
Whoa, because I said bleed on me, you can bleed on me if you want. I mean, a deal's a deal, right? You want your map back, I want my body.
How do we know you're not leading us to a trap?
Zorro, buddy! Honor pirates, right?
What?
Come on,
That
let's
honor-
sing a nice sea shanty to pass the time. Oh, there once was a girl with tender
How is he doing this? He has no lungs.
If you get 0.
Truly a crafty and crooked young lass, but you can't deny she had a spectacular.
Oh!
Right on my nose.
Yeah,
Could
cut him
turn it up
off.
a little bit, honestly.
Does it always take this long?
We've only been out here 2 minutes. Be patient.
Some days they bite as soon as you drop the line, and some days it takes hours.
Oh, this
Then
is
some days You
awesome.
don't catch anything at all.
You're right. They could have been fishing in
But we're
a
not
rock.
talking about fishing, are we?
Yeah, we're talking about.
I just want to know.
My God, why does it always look like he's
A
flirting?
beautiful, talented woman does not choose to ally herself with a pirate like Arlo. Nami clearly needs to be rescued. Her tattoos are different. Yeah, well, tattoos don't tell
That's
the
what
whole
I'm
story.
thinking.
Like any woman, she's a mystery to be unraveled. Nami made a choice. You don't know why. You want to hear
God, I love
something
Sanji.
special. You don't know Nami. Sounds like you don't know her very well either, Mosshead.
I'm sure Nami has some reasons.
Mosshead. Nami
Whatever
has her
choice she
reasons.
I just need to hear it for myself.
He's like, oh, I'm here for closure. Either way.
Little Nami.
Yeah, childhood backstories all over the place.
Are those orange trees too?
Tangerines.
Oh,
I love the colorful hair. They're just like blue hair. It just is.
She was always born like that.
Oh, that's cute.
the fairy godmothers, sisters.
This music. I'm liking this. It's a
Nami, it's your turn.
subtle country life.
Yeah, it's already tragic because what a charmed life she had.
Nami. Nami.
How'd she get
You're
here?
bent.
How did she get here? Exactly. That's what she's thinking.
You guys think she cheated that hand?
I mean, immediately, yes.
Liar. And you're a cheater.
Ooh.
You know, we don't lie about money on this crew.
On this crew.
That's right.
What's she ordered? Fish fillet.
Hold on, what's the word?
Sit down, Fishman Gaffion.
Girl boss.
Absolutely cheated.
Scammer. Love
That's
that.
Buggy's body. The shooting gallery.
You guys think he feels it?
I don't know.
I hope
That's
so.
a good question. Chains.
Who was in chains?
Chains long enough to move around the room.
I just realized.
Was it her?
What this room is.
Grilled biscuits in the bakery today. Half price, but they taste just the same. What's that?
Nothing. Sure, Jan.
You look like you're hiding something behind your back. Like, come
A
on.
big book like that?
What are you, 8?
Where'd you get this?
I took it from the bookstore.
Why would you do that?
She stole it?
Because
She
I
wanted it. Oh, shit.
You're gonna have to do
Yes.
better than that.
Fine, it's not like I hurt anybody.
You hurt the people you stole from. And yourself.
No, they don't know what it's like. I hate eating tangerines every day. I hate wearing Nojiko's hand-me-downs. I hate being poor.
We may not have much, but we have a roof over our heads and we love each other.
Man, you really
That's
were
what makes us bad.
romanticizing poverty.
No, we're not a real family. Nojiko's
just
not my
kidding.
sister.
Damn, they were. Oh! Wow.
Well, that's not good parenting.
She's like, you just don't feel like a mother to me. And she goes, I'm gonna hit you.
Damn.
Like she was right, proving her point.
That's real.
If you have to hit your kids to discipline them, get a life.
When I saw you, I knew I had to live. I had to live so I could take care of you.
Explains why they have different hair colors.
Yeah.
What?
It's like, man, why are they not all bright red like hers?
It was the right thing to do.
She was like, you owe me your life, remember?
It was the right thing to do.
And they're romanticizing that too.
I have another job for you in the meantime. One of the villages is late with their tribute payment.
Which one?
Coco Village.
Oh, that's personal.
I'm not exactly welcome there. Can't you send Kurobi or Chu?
No. This job requires a human touch.
You know, I'm gonna come out and say it. I don't like Arlong.
Yeah, Arlong sucks.
Not a very likable guy. It's not a thing about fishmen for me. It's just him. He's just not a nice guy.
It's about fishmen for me.
Are they all like that?
No. Oh, then never mind.
The later years of Fishman.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh.
Players for innovation.
Damn, man.
All the wrong calls today.
Wow. Wrong side of history.
My apologies, of course. We'll be right with you.
All right, Garp is on the trail.
Bro, he's like, we're closed, and he went, never mind.
My dad used to eat here all the time. Not that he ever took me, but...
Aww.
Is he doing character growth?
Yes.
I think so.
With that fuck-ass bob?
He growing a lot.
It's slow.
His hair's growing out.
It's a slow growth.
He's keeping the bob, though.
On the far side,
Look how manicured it is.
What's your name, B.O.B.?
Oh, you'll remember this one. Straw Hat. Always running his big mouth.
No, I'm drawing a blank. But how about a mill in the house? I've got a dozen. So
He always does that.
It's just such a giveaway.
Yeah, but that's...
delicious.
That's...
Marble and go to waste.
We're not here for a meal. We're here for information.
That steak.
Medium rare.
Garp loves his food.
Medium.
That's that relation to Luffy right there.
I was just thinking that.
Duh.
They're family.
No, see, Garp is just gonna eat the steak, and then he's gonna get them for what he needs.
I love these village
Just like
roofs.
Luffy.
And now, if they didn't tear down that set, it's just sitting out there somewhere. We'd go play paintball.
Never seen that before. Who could have done this? Maybe I should head back and make sure the mayor's secure.
You do that.
Arlong did this.
Honestly.
Hey, shithead. I think we can all agree that Arlong's a bad fish, but why don't we quit lollygagging and get my body back?
Pipe down in there.
Or what? You gonna whip me up a souffle?
How about you take it for a while? Ooh. New guy carries a clown head.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Yeah, that's the rules. Every clown head we've had, we followed those rules.
Please, everyone.
I wonder where Nami's friend is.
We don't have much time. We're short again this month.
Is it enough?
Do we have time to get some more? No. You don't.
Oh.
It's Nami.
The reunion happened so...
I don't understand how Buggy knew they would be there.
She looks so cool.
He knew where Arlong Park was. That's where they are.
It was Cocoa Village.
You got a lot of masher in your face, yeah?
Oh, I see what you mean.
I hate lazy people like this. Like, you couldn't build your own town, you dumbass.
I'm sorry. That building's been upside down for that long.
Yeah.
They just left it there?
I don't think they're allowed to fix it.
We'll see. Yeah, they're slicing his face up.
Arlong, his blood is dry.
This is...
Find more blood.
This is brutal.
You're not a bad kid, no.
Jeez.
They just saw that.
I was never part of your stupid crew.
You're lying.
You don't need that.
Yeah, you're
Take the
lying.
rest of these clowns and sail away from here. I never want to see you again.
Because Arlong is going to show up.
He's trying to protect them.
Yeah. She's old Yellering now.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Okay, that went about as bad as...
Shut up! Bro! Shut up! Like...
He's... Okay. I get it. He's like the antithesis to Luffy.
Clearly.
You don't know what they mean. Tell me again.
What are you talking about, bro?
She's one of them.
Women? What are you talking about?
I mean,
The villagers are terrified of her.
they did just see her do that stuff.
He's like, you don't understand women. Like, this is an issue.
Who was that lady? You know? The one with the cool hair?
Cool hair.
He's so real.
I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I'm a pirate hunter. Pirate hunter.
Luffy has never lied in his life. He's like, he's like, oh, is this what it's like?
None of them ever came back. He's like, you believed. We just like to talk to her. Trust me, you don't. Or it'll get you out of my town. Try the house down that road. On the edge of the Tangerine Grove.
I love Zoro's shirt.
Me too.
Zoro's shirt looks so good.
My sister doesn't have any friends. The sooner you guys realize that, the better.
Sisters. That makes sense. Both as beautiful as each other. Give it up.
Oh, I can tell.
How about a meal?
What?
He's the best cook in East Blue. You never tasted anything better in your life. Who's sauce word?
Why you gotta insult him like that?
Come on, what do you say? We have a little dinner, a little conversation.
Can't say no to Sanji?
Fine.
It's so hard to.
But they better be desserts.
Him and Zoro, they could say jump, and I'm like, how loud should I bark?
How loud should I bark?
Wow, that's a new level.
That's what we need to talk about. That in the terms of our deal.
Oh, some serious NAMI.
Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, the Marines are there.
And they're in a shark formation.
Cute ears.
Pleasant surprise.
Nizumi means mouse.
Oh.
Vote. I hear trumpet news from Gosa.
It's a party. Let's go upstairs to discuss our business.
Oh. That's never a good sign.
Yeah, go with him to the second location. Go ahead.
She's got a Kingdom Hearts heart on her chest.
That's not dessert.
Told you.
They didn't give us any of the Sanji making yet that I wanted.
You know, this is the best thing I've eaten in my entire life.
We really need to know about NAMI.
I'm sorry, I wasn't very good at it.
Well, that's real.
No, don't say that.
That is.
But you love that's real.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
Nami, Mujiko, I love you girls.
What?
I mean, truly fish-brained behavior.
He said pay or die.
Yeah, I mean you have to pay the thing or you're gonna die.
But there was no option to pay. He's basically just showing up to say, "I'm murdering you now."
Yep.
For no reason.
He's
When if he had not murdered her, she could continue to produce money for him.
He's not educated.
Yeah, he hasn't read The Art of War.
Oh, but he hasn't.
But he hasn't. Oh, I'm sorry, Luffy, you're right. This is pretty serious. My bad. That is a crazy story, but it super did not explain anything.
To you.
How does she end up on the crew? Why is she betraying them now? That's the questions they're trying to answer.
Well,
I think she started working for Arlong because what else could a child do? So she started
I mean, that's you assuming and guessing. That's what I'm saying. Is like they gave us half the backstory. Where's the rest?
And what about our deal, Armand?
What about it?
I have the money.
100 million buried. You can hold that down on me.
I stole that money fair and square. Now, are you ready to honor our agreement?
How'd you end up with all that berry?
She's gonna buy the village.
Burn the money to me by sunrise. You know, consider the matter closed.
I'm just guessing.
That makes sense. That totally makes sense. That's why she's been so like on her own business this whole time.
Huh. Bring Nestle back in here. Go.
Oh no, now you're gonna try to...
Maybe there's a way for the rat to earn some extra berry after all.
To catch her?
It just seems like if
If we keep making the same mistakes, nothing's ever gonna change.
Wants to reform.
Alright. After it.
Goppy's Luffy's grandfather.
Was he not?
All the things I thought you were going to say, that wasn't even on the list.
That's the kind of thing where they both
He snatched his wig right off.
The longer they elude you, the more satisfying the catch.
Okay.
You know,
He's talking about hunting humans.
you're not tricking me with your delicious stories. I'm not hunting a boar. Last thing I want to do is put myself in the middle of a family dispute.
Oh! Is he supposed to know?
It's special.
He's from the old days, I guess.
I'm not saying it's gonna make it as true. Kid reminds me of Gold Roger.
His father?
You have to know when it's time to let them go. Change is coming whether you want it or not. It's their turn now. We'll see about that.
Oh, this is so well layered. Letting go of power, family, politics.
Clowns.
Clowns. Alright, second half of the backstory. God.
And who are you?
My name is Nami. You killed my mother.
Prepare to die.
Told Arlen I worked for him on one condition. That he let me buy back her village.
She's a good kid! I support women's wrongs.
Why didn't you tell me?
For the plot.
Maybe I missed this. Why did you try to lose you too?
Oh, great.
That's stolen by the authority of the Marines and the world government. We're going to have to confiscate it.
No, you can't do that. It's mine.
100 million berry.
Mine was 100.
Arlong.
Arlen put you up to this, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
She is too smart.
Watch yourself.
Fucking rat.
We'll take you into custody as well.
No! You can't do this!
They really are.
She just bought herself a prison sentence.
Damn, she is acting her ass off.
Now
Did
the time
you?
has come to restore the natural order of this world.
Oh yeah, talking about the natural order. You're definitely the good guy.
Right?
Bro, you're chanting beneath us.
They are taking their very valid suffering and discrimination and weaponizing it to become the villain.
Yeah.
It's so familiar.
No! God!
Hell out of here.
But he's stupid, okay? And he loves you.
They're acting like they're in the first 6 seasons of Game of Thrones.
You don't know anything about what's going on here.
I don't.
I need to cut that out.
No, One Piece is first and foremost a comedy.
This is like the most...
Oh god.
This is really sad. I'm so sorry.
Let's go. Enlightens Nami time.
He said, hold my hat.
I wonder how many times I had to do that take.
Of course I will.
This is like Salt Bae. She's like, wait, I paid $1,000 for that? Like,
Of course I will.
Of course I
what are you doing?
Gotta hype himself up.
Is she laughing?
She starts laughing at him.
No, she's like, what did I just do? This is all I have. She's
Feel this iconic scene.
Let's go. Roy.
Let's go, Zoro!
What's that? They're attacking the village.
Alright, Usopp, you better be on your best behavior.
Usopp needs to prove himself. Everyone needs to.
There was a whole horde of fishmen.
That's the end.
Wow.
What's the next one?
That was nuts.
Okay. First off, here's what we know. Luffy is Gold Roger's son.
I'm just trying to process an emotion real quick, okay? How are you thinking so fast?
Because when that happened in the middle of the show and they revealed that as a fact to us, I couldn't react because it was in the middle of a scene.
Wait, what are you talking
They didn't reveal that as a fact.
They did.
They
He
did not
explicitly
reveal any-
said, I'm just saying, he reminds me a lot of Gold Roger.
Yeah, that's it. That's all
His
that's
father.
I thought the same
No.
thing.
His
too.
father.
I thought the same thing too.
Hey,
father.
maybe Gold Roger's his dad.
Y'all can't be talking maybe. Y'all are far ahead. You read this.
Gold Roger.
I didn't say maybe. I just said what he said was not said.
No, Gold Roger is his dad and Garp is his grandfather, and there's some kind of like thing where the grandfather was like, just like, I don't know. He apparently wasn't very.
I don't want him executed like my son was.
I mean, Garp was the one that was up there who, was like, we got the king of the pirates.
Exactly. It's
when Garp was there.
It's really dark. I like
He
literally
his own son. That's crazy.
I'm already excited to rewatch, but you're right. Okay, let's process the
There's
emotion
so
real
much
fast.
lore.
Nami, okay, they had Nami do all the shittiest things a friend could do, and then they're like, but wait, she has trauma.
But wait, there's a reason.
Yeah, we know there's a reason. It was shitty, but Luffy is basically perfect, and he's like, he's never name one thing he's done wrong, ever.
Didn't he get Zoro hurt by letting his crewmate fight when he said he should have stopped him? Yeah, he was letting him live his dreams and whatnot, but at the same time, he did allow his crewmate to get hurt. He let him walk into a nuke.
It sounds like Zoro should have known his own limits.
Didn't Luffy?
Luffy's perfect.
Didn't Luffy rack up a bill at the Baratier and not pay for it because he thought that he was gonna be that his credit as the future king of the pirates was gonna pay for it?
Well, yeah, Zeph was just confused.
Well, at the end of the day, Luffy did work that off, by the way.
Yeah, he owed him like years of wages, and he worked there for like a few hours. Like, how long were they at Baratier?
He defended Baratier.
They were like at Baratier for like a few hours, and they were just like, okay.
But he defended it.
He defended Baratier.
Defended it.
That's pretty
You talking about when Arlong wiped his ass with him?
Hey, but he still
He
defended
didn't do it well, but he did.
He did. He was like, he was about to destroy Baratier, and he was like, never mind.
Let's go outside.
Yeah. That's good. Okay, so Nami, no shit, that's really tragic. Her mom got shot in the head in front of her.
Yeah, protecting them. And Nami's first instinct, like when they got discovered, was, why didn't you just lie? It's like that trauma just reinforced her need for subterfuge to gain power.
You're right. That's so true. That's a good pickup.
I thought when she said, because you have something that I want, and he was like, oh, that is, I swear I thought she was going to say power. I thought it was going to be a total Hector moment. I thought she was going to be like, power. And
No. See, I wouldn't want power either. I think I love Nami because I'm realizing, like, she's doing all these motivations, and she's like, I'm willing to come across as a villain, but I'm doing the right thing, and, like, this is the only way with the way these people are. She's, like, in their minds. She knows them.
Yeah, I just don't understand. I mean, I guess it does simplify everything, but I think she could have been like, by the way, at the end of this, hopefully we'll have put together 100 million berry and we'll be able to buy the village back. But in the meantime, I'm doing this until I pay it off or whatever. I don't know.
Let them know so that they could betray her unintentionally.
Betray her to who?
Arlong being suspicious of why she's with him after killing her mom, and then he's asking the people like, "Talk to me about Nami."
But that's their deal. Like they have an explicit deal that she's gonna put together 100 million berry and buy off the village.
Yeah, but the village doesn't know that.
Yeah, so why does it matter if the village knows? Who could they betray her to? Because Arlong is in on the deal. He's the other half of it.
Maybe it's something to do about Hope.
It's just plot. It's just plot, man.
I mean,
right?
But the deal isn't even.
Well, no, he was never going to honor the deal.
Openly admit to making that deal either, though, because like him making a deal with a child, like, yeah, I'll let you buy your village.
Yeah.
How does that make him sound?
Yeah, he was never going to honor it.
100 million berry too.
Yeah,
and Nojiko was like, "That'll take a lifetime or something," or someone said that.
Mm-hmm. Like Arlong also put her up to the task of being the person who seems to be going to collect the money from the village.
Yeah, making their suffering.
Yeah, but I don't think what she's saying is that she separately stole all that 100 million berry herself, separately from these exploits.
Yes,
which was the explicit nature of the deal that Arlong and Nami struck. So there's no consequence in him knowing that exists or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't understand why her going to the village being like, "Hey, you would be paying this tribute anyways. Now I'm your intermediary."
What kind of precedent does that set then for Arlong's victims? That they can just buy it, so they
that is explicitly the nature of his relationship with everyone else as well. That you can buy your safety with money.
Is it?
Yeah, they pay tribute so that they are safe from him. That's the whole point. That they could pay a tribute,
but not their freedom.
Well, freedom from paying tribute, but what he's suggesting is that she pays a lump sum that is so unfathomably large that I'm assuming he's not going to collect that in tribute ever. So the idea is like, if you could, instead of paying me tribute forever, give me a lump sum of money that is unfathomably large.
That you'll never possibly get.
Yeah, that you could,
right.
That in that case, that your village doesn't have to pay you tribute anymore. That sounds like a good deal for Arlong if people know about that, because then he could just do that and then make more money even faster somehow. Of course, that would, I don't know. I think, as far as it's presented, go ahead.
I feel like we also got to remember that Nami was a child when that happened, and she just experienced some major trauma.
Yeah.
She probably just never really felt like she could. Like, probably never wanted to talk about it, never wanted to say that's what she was doing. Like, she had the mind of a child going into this, and, like, probably just kept that same mindset as mature as she is. Like,
yeah, she should have told them.
Yeah, she should have. Yeah. She should have. But I think that's also in her character that she didn't. And that's just a character thing.
I guess I was just kind of hung up on the idea that, like, why can't she instead of, like...
Because she joined their crew, right?
She could have, but she
eventually,
she
never
not.
would openly say I joined. Oh, wait, you're talking about Arlong's crew?
Yeah.
She joined Arlong's crew.
So... I think Titus is right. It's not like a could she, couldn't she. It's like... her trauma informs her response, and she's like, I've experienced this thing, and I'm separate, and these people will never accept me if I join this crew. Blah blah blah. It could be all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's plenty of explanation. Of course, this is also with the clown head thing.
I love the Buggy's clown head, dude. I didn't like it when they showed it the last episode. They showed it, but this episode, the actor who's playing Buggy is just so good. So
he is good.
Yeah. They keep making me think, why don't you go set his head outside in a box or something?
Like, or gag him, like, finally.
Like Sanji put that tangerine in his mouth.
I gotta have a theory that whatever they're doing to his body actually is hurting him.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's why he's acting a little bit loopier now, because he's just like, okay, I'm actually in constant pain now.
Yeah, he must be being tortured, basically.
I think he is.
He was at the shooting range. His body was hung up in the shooting gallery.
Yeah, the lack of autonomy is also torturous, I'm sure, just being ahead. Wait, the body was hung up in the shooting range, not moving.
No. Well,
it was squirming.
It was squirming?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't,
Sanji is persuasive.
He is.
Well, that's a smooth talker.
He got his way into that house. He was like, you want a nice meal? He didn't even know the backstory here.
Food is extremely powerful.
He's barely talking. He's like, It's like on The Voice, and it's just like
food.
Yeah, it's like you just want to curl up, like in front of a fire. Like, I mean, it's just very like, come on.
And for the sake of like the mission, Usopp actually was clutch, you know, supporting Sanji, even if he was, I don't know, I don't know his motivation, but he sold it.
Yeah, he told us little lies. Probably had Sanji's food one time. Best food in the world, I swear. On my
Usopp guarantee.
Yep. I was like, okay, finally, you used your power for a good situation.
Well, that's the problem. Is like it's constantly just going off. He doesn't know how to control it, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's just like it's just happening.
Usopp's a lot to handle right now.
Yeah,
he really is. He's kind of frustrating this episode.
They really, man. I need to go find that actor. I don't remember his name, and gotta put something else by him on. Gotta watch something else that he's in.
Just rub away this like perception of the actor.
I did find it interesting how we got to see Usopp. We get to see another little side to him whenever he was making his smoke bomb.
Yes,
It's
I
like,
love
okay,
that they introduced
all right,
this.
crafty.
That was good.
Oh, because he's doing the
He's got like the slingshot.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Usopp's a pretty crafty guy, and I hope they show more of that stuff.
Me too.
Though it does, he's like, these are smoke bombs, and I was like, huh, why not just make the regular bombs? Are we like,
why not blow up somebody?
We're doing. I know. I mean, why not? I don't understand.
Well, because the fishmen are too strong, so even Buggy was like, you really think it's gonna hurt them? I feel like it's better to do more Nami style combat against them.
Yeah, I wonder what combat looks like with them.
Usopp's never killed a man.
No, for sure.
Who is he to be throwing bombs at people, fishmen or not?
He's killed hundreds of men.
Right, sorry.
Yeah,
Great Captain Usopp.
That slingshot, whatever he's shooting, it's not. It is like an arrow light, like a Nerf pellet. It's like he's just shooting Nerf pellets because he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Because he feels like if he doesn't hurt anybody, they won't hurt him back.
That's why he's so annoying all the time.
Yeah.
'Cause he's like, if I annoy you enough, then you'll just like not try to hurt me.
Is it endearing? Is that what it is? Because Buggy, it works.
Is it?
Because Buggy was annoying as shit, and now I'm like, oh, there's Buggy. Oh, put Buggy in a bag. Ha ha ha, Buggy. And, like Usopp, I was like, this is annoying. And then this episode, I was like, go back to the ship, Usopp.
I think they should carry Buggy's head in a bucket of water.
He'll
Would he die?
He swam that whole way underwater, apparently.
But if you put his head in seawater, would he just turn back to normal flesh?
I think that's something that would be cool to figure out.
He's
like
still
Buggy.
helping.
I'm kind of liking Buggy. He's kind of fun.
He helped us
Fun
get
guy.
to where we needed to be. He
I
knew
think
the way.
He makes me feel strong Batman energy.
He's totally mentally destabilized.
Yeah, I just want to use physical
out in the
violence.
streets in a costume, fighting like petty criminals. Like, we're just clowns. oh, you're gonna break into a business? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna break your legs. Tell me where.
Guard and
Zeph.
Zeph had a talk.
Yeah, I like
and
that talk.
so did Kobe, and I forget old boy's name. Bobcat.
Helmeppo, I think is his name.
Helmeppo.
Helmeppo?
It gives me a reference to his hair for some reason.
It feels right.
Helmet Bob.
But yeah, we got two very separate discussions. Kobe got a little twisted.
Yeah, he was like
told some information he probably shouldn't have.
3 shots.
No, you're right.
I mean, also the way he took that shot was like straight to the back of the throat in a way where I was like,
"You've been doing this?"
Well, no, I mean, I felt it. Like I got acid reflux from it splashing against the back of my throat watching. Like I was just like, it was just like just throwing it back there, like really, man, and back to back like that. And he was just like, "So is this what we're supposed to be doing?" I was like, "Whoa, okay, who's your dad?" Okay, and so that means we've only got one episode left after this, right?
Yes.
So big fight against Arlong. Turns out he's our main villain of this arc. That Garp is a multi-arc villain apparently. No, Garp is about to show up.
Yes.
Garp is
We just
about
got the
to
information, yeah.
Garp is about to show up. Arlong is there. He's going to show up in the middle of the fight. He's going to save the pirates, and they're going to escape. And he's going to like quasi let it happen. That's my prediction. And also, we're going to find out that Gold Roger is in fact Luffy's father.
I am aligned.
Your line, same predictions.
That sounds pretty sound to me. And we have the whole crew now on board. Like, after this, Nami, there's no turning away now. She's like, even Luffy was like, no, you are a Straw Hat. You were vulnerable.
He literally,
you stopped lying.
He stood over her and was like,
I don't know.
Like it was knighting her. Like it's
Yeah.
just
She finally was real. She was like, help me.
It was very like
yes.
Oh,
my
she
child.
killed that scene. She killed that scene
so
and
good.
the scene at the graveyard. Oh my gosh.
It was prestige drama acting.
That is an iconic scene.
When she said Arlong and Sean was talking, I was like, no. I need this.
In the, no, exactly, yeah. In the anime, that's like the moment in the anime where I feel like most fans, of course, I'm sure like a lot of people are really into the show before that, but that moment where Luffy puts his hand on Nami and then like there's the shot of Sanji and Zoro and they're sitting there. That's like the moment where everyone's like, yeah, One Piece is a good show. This is a good show.
I don't know. It's like
That's where in the show I was like, I tried to watch One Piece the anime many times, the first like 20 episodes over and over again. But when I got to that episode, I was like, this is a good show. I'm gonna keep watching. And then I got to episode 700.
Yeah. I think Luffy, I love him, he's charming, and I love him as the captain of a little pirate ship or whatever. And individual to individual, his like total passion for like absolving you of your past to like bring you to this place of like, I am a new person who wants this goal or whatever, and he's like, there's this good in you all along. I love that, but like, I don't think being king of the pirates comes with any kind of social responsibilities necessarily, but like, it's not morally complicated how awful some of the things that people have done in their past are. Like, it's just like, in a more realistic sense, like, Nami did some pretty unforgivable, awful things, and like, was participating in this pirate crew that has been like murdering people and just all this awful stuff. But like, Luffy just doesn't care.
Yeah,
he's like, I don't care. It doesn't. It's family.
Because Luffy's character is all about freedom. So like, I think that extends into like being free from the bondage of your past.
Yes.
Yeah, but like, so fast forward however far, he's king of the pirates, blah blah blah, and then some person comes to him and he's like, Luffy, so and so destroyed a village and murdered a bunch of children and stuff like that. And he's like, I thought we moved past that. And then he goes and has a tough conversation with them, and they change, and they're not going to do it again anymore. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What? Like, no.
That's so far ahead that I don't think Luffy's going to be in that situation where he has that kind of power.
Well, he's not. I don't think it's like a real thing, right? Pirate King is just like a honorarium, right?
I don't. The things I know about the anime is that they haven't even found the One Piece yet. So you're not even like,
I forget.
Yeah. Oda hasn't even gotten there.
Like, right? Who recognize?
Yeah, Gold Roger was the pirate king, but did he like tell people what to do? He was like the boss of the people.
I would say so.
I don't
think
know
you could really argue against him.
I don't know the details of like the dynamics of that time period within the lore. We know that he was just really renowned and respected and the greatest pirate in history, and and he was the king of pirates.
And that sounds like a title,
He-
not a public servant position.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
It's like he's not like
He honestly wouldn't have been about ruling people anyway.
Well, wait, what were you saying?
It wouldn't have been about ruling people. He's very much about freedom as well.
Exactly.
because he's
the
dad.
king of the pirates.
Exactly, yeah.
It's so weird.
Piracy is about freedom in that perspective, because they're saying that Luffy reminds them of Gold Roger. The competing ideas about pirates is that, like, Nami's like, pirates are bad.
Yeah.
And Luffy's like, well, not all pirates. Well, the pirates I know pirates that are good, and they're in that ideal that's represented, that was passed down from Shanks to Luffy.
Yeah.
Is like, maybe that's the similarity, that perspective on freedom that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, I mean, it's funny because they treat pirates like an institution, right? Like being a pirate is like being a a fireman or a police officer.
Zephyr tires.
It's just like you go be a pirate as a job. You know what I mean?
Garp could have arrested Zeph for his previous crimes. right? Like he was a pirate on the seas. Like why didn't he arrest him? Because of what you're saying. Also, he's retired.
I think the morality in their world is so different because it seems like the majority of people have done unforgivable things at one point or another.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's cartoonish. It's like you can bash someone's head in and then they're just like,
yeah, they live in a world of extremes.
Yeah, I mean it is. I mean it's an anime, but like it's a cartoon. Like they are, you know, whatever. They just brought it out of that into whatever and into whatever this is, live action. Yeah, is something wrong with? I mean, anime are cartoons. Is that wrong?
I know.
I thought you made a face at that.
I did make a face at that. I only made a face because I know that there probably are people out there that could write whole video essay scripts about. Don't call it a cartoon.
Yeah, add us, please. Or someone just tag me in the video.
Anime literally stands for animation. Ain't that just a cartoon?
I genuinely am abstaining from an opinion.
You're
I'm
saying,
just making a face knowing someone might have one.
If animation is cartoon, you're telling me that Frozen 2 is a cartoon?
No, Frozen 2 is an anime.
Well, it's animated. It's like it is animated, but it's not.
Frozen 2 is an anime. He's not wrong.
It's a film.
It's an anime.
It's
an
animation. It's an animated film.
I'm copping out for real. I don't have an opinion.
I'm sorry. Have you seen Frozen 2? You've seen the part where they do the 80s inspired music video inspired sequence
in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, that's not a cartoon. Not a cartoon. That's a film. Okay,
that's a musical. Was that it? Did we talk about everything in this?
Everything. That's all. That was a hell of a long outro.
We don't need to talk about everything. We'll see you next time.
Yeah. What do they need to drop in the comments? Gotta leave a little tag.
I love that Zoro Sanji moment.
Me too.
When they were like, kind of, they got one of their first little lover
that
spats.
bell notification.
Zoro, Sanji,
and
Nami, Luffy. I love the Straw Hat crew.
Thanks for being here, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, drop a like, a subscribe, ring the bell if you want to know when the next one's coming up. We're not posting like super consistently right now, but we are posting frequently. So hit the bell so you know when, or subscribe so you know when the next episode drops.
And drop your favorite historical examples of an eclipse in the comment.
Yes! You know in like the 1300s,